when I really think about this, about who's gonna win, my boy
Don't
got
do
20 wins in a row.
Don't
I'm going
do
with
it.
the dark horse.
And so every time something get hard, you quit, you call mama. I dare you to take a little pain.
Welcome back to the Running Report, and with USA's this weekend, we're really just going to go down a list of all the biggest races that are going to happen this weekend. And I know we have races like the 1 and the 2 and the 4 that people always usually gravitate towards, but we're going to tell you about the races that you really should look out for that are going to be super competitive, super fast, and we're going to see world leads, maybe even an American record for them. I think these races are really going to be the highlight of the meet, and we're going to go over them just in a second. And for this, I'm going to have to bring in the guy from last time, Aaron Potts, and so let's just get right into it. All right, so welcome back to the show, Aaron. Really excited to have you back on, bro.
Hey, I had a great time being on the show last time, and I'm happy to be back. But USA's coming up. It's going to be really competitive. Like we've been saying, it's just a great time for track and field, and there's some really big events coming up here. Some ones that I really think are going to be big is to start off is the men's 800. Now in the men's 800, we got a bunch of heavy hitters. Of course, we got Donovan Brazier, ran 143 this year, just ran 337. 337 in his first 15, and he's a 4'8" guy. Like,
that's what I was saying. He's a bad man. He's a bad man.
Hey, but you can't forget about Clayton Murphy as well. He has a 142.9 PR. So we all know how good he is. He's ran 144 this year at a Diamond League meet. Also has ran 337. So his strength is there too, just like Donovan Brazier.
And an Olympic medalist. Can never forget that.
Olympic bronze, bro. Like, this guy has been killing it for so long. And we can't forget about this guy. He just busted onto the scene this year. Bryce Hoppel from Florida. Oh my gosh. This guy has won 20 races in a row. So he's hot right now, man. He just held off Craig Ingles at the Sunset Tours in Azusa just about a week or two ago. And that just showed how legit he is. Like, this is not just like a fluke that he's been winning these races. He's beating legit pros. So I can't wait to see how he's gonna match up against these dudes. I think he can really win.
But, and then for your women's race, what are you looking out for?
On the women's race, man, it's the best event we have for women's right now. Or competitively, you could think about it like that. Like the women's steeple. We got Emma Coburn, we got Colleen Quigley, and we got Courtney Ferichs. I'm sorry, excuse my French. I probably mispronounced that, but Courtney Ferichs, American record holder, 9 flat. We saw all 3 of these girls race at pre already, and Emma came out on top. She came out on top at that meet, and then it was and then Courtney Ferichs got second, and Colleen Quigley got third. But in the end, everybody knows the steeple, anything can happen, especially at USA's. I mean, Emma, she's ran 405 this year and 904 in the steeple. So that's better than Colleen and Courtney both have ran this year. But we all know Colleen, she has a great kick. We saw her beat Shelby Houlihan in the mile this year and outkick her.
Yeah, and indoor, that was a great race.
Yeah, you can't count out Courtney ever. She's ran 9 flat. So this is
Anyone
going to be a really
win,
close
bro.
one. I got my eyes on this one for sure. But Joshua, what do you think? What events are you looking out for, man?
Oh man, these events, right now, I think I'm all about the hurdles. I don't know why. I'm not even a hurdler, but I'm just loving the hurdles and the competition in the hurdles. And one of the main reasons has to be because of the 400-meter hurdles and all the competitive atmosphere in that event. We got the young buck in Sydney McLaughlin, only 19 years old. She's just hit the world lead 2 weeks ago in Monaco in a 53.3. She is dominating and is just on fire this season, honestly. Then also, Delilah Muhammad. Yeah, she's the chosen one. And then Delilah Muhammad, she's basically the old head in the group, but she's the Olympic gold medalist in 2016. And then we still got people like Shamir Little and Ashley Spencer, and all 4 of those girls, they're in the top 4 rankings of the world. So really, anybody can get this race, and it's just going to be competitive because the top 3, Little, McLaughlin, and Muhammad, they're all 1/10 second in their PRs. So I think we're going to see a world lead. We may see somebody dip into the 52s, and that's it's hot. It's hot
These
over
women's
there,
races,
bro.
these women's races are crazy. Like, people are so hyped off these men's races all the time. Hey, don't count out the women. Like, the women are bringing some heat at USA's. They're going to be entertaining. What other event are you looking at?
Also, the men's 110-meter hurdles. We have a rematch between Grant Holloway and Daniel Roberts. Now, I know you guys seen that NCAA race where they both broke the NCAA record, and Grant Holloway dipped under 13 to run a 12.98, and Daniel Roberts ran a 13 flat. So it's gonna be, I just want to see these two titans clash once again because it's gonna be hype. They're both number 2 in the world for this event, so like it's gonna be lit. Grant Holloway's with Adidas, Daniel Roberts is with Nike now. Like it's literally like
this is a debut. This is a pro debut.
Bro. They're both going, and they both only raced once since NCAA's. Darren Roberts has a little bit of faster PR, but we even still have people like Devin Allen and we have Jarrett Eden who are both past national champions. So like anything can happen in this race, but really those two headline guys are who we're going to be looking out for. But since we went over all the races, all the fast and anticipated things, what are your picks, my man? What's your picks for that men's 800 and that women's steeple?
So the men's 8, like I said, we got Clayton, we got Donovan, we got Bryce Hoppel. Now, a lot of y'all out there, y'all probably thinking, oh, Donovan Brazier just ran 3:37. Yes, that's true. He already ran 1:43 in early June, but I don't see him winning. I mean, we've seen this guy at USA's in rounds. He doesn't do very well in those races. Like, honestly, I would see more likely for Clayton Murphy. We've seen this guy get a bronze before. We've seen this guy get through the rounds. So I would think it more so Clayton Murphy than Donovan. But when I really think about this, about who's going to win, you know, my boy got 20 wins in a row. I'm going with the dark horse. Bryce Hoppel is about to win this. He's about to bust out onto the scene. Y'all going to remember who the man is. 20 races in a row? This man is hot. He's sharp. Trust me, if y'all saw his race at Sunset, this guy refuses to lose. And I do not see him losing. I do not see him losing. Do you?
There's no, yes, absolutely. I think there is a slimmer of a chance just because he's hot. He got the hot hand. And if you're Steph Curry and you got the hot hand, you give him the ball, you let him shoot. But let's not get it twisted. Bryce Hoppel ain't Steph Curry yet. Like, he's a rookie. Let's get that straight off the bat. So anything can happen to 8, but there's no way he can beat Donovan Brazier. Donovan Brazier ran 3:37. You know what Bryce Hoppel's 1,500 meter PR is? 3:47. This dude's literally 10 seconds faster than him. Bryce Hoppel isn't stronger than, he's not stronger than them. He's not faster than them. Like there's no way he's going to beat him. They have more experience.
He's not faster, but he's hot, bruh. That's all I'm going off of. He's hot. Now let me get to this women's steeple right here. Please do, because you're talking about foolishness in this. Maybe you get it right on this one. Maybe you get it right. Hey, the women's steeple, this and the 400 hurdles. These might be the 2 most competitive events of the day. But I do know that this race is on a Friday. And shout out to my girl Colleen. Fast Braid Friday. Fast Braid Friday. She got the French braid. She gonna be set. She gonna be ready. We've already seen her get a championship indoor and outkick Shelby Houlihan. I mean, I wouldn't say she's a dark horse, but if the race is not close to 9 flat, I mean, I think I see Colleen winning this. Honestly, I see her outkicking Emma and Courtney. I feel like she's just been on the come up, chasing these 2 girls for a while. So I'm excited to see if she can get it done and just take that next step. So I'm betting on Colleen.
I really don't know who's going to win that one. Like, I really feel like it is like a toss-up. But even though Colleen Quigley, that's my girl, she's been on the channel before. But I think I'm going to have to go with Emma on that one, bro. Like, dude, she's looking like how she was like 2 years ago. Well, like 2 years and beyond. Like, how dominant she has been compared to the other American runners. But I'm gonna have to go with her. 904 already this season. She's looking way better than the indoor season where like she was falling in races and stuff. So we'll see what happens.
That's fair.
My picks, those 110s? Those 110s? Ooh, this is hard. It's really hard because I think Daniel Roberts could have won that NCAA race if he did hit one of those hurdles. And I think Grant Holloway is pretty much unstoppable. Like, he's a unit, like he's a beast.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, Darren Roberts is coming out here for revenge. That's what I feel like. This is a revenge story, and I think he's gonna beat Grant Holloway. He's gonna be his first time beating him, and that would be.
I have to disagree.
What?
I have to disagree.
Who you got?
Hey, Grant Holloway, hit my line, bruh. I'm telling you, this man, Grant Holloway, this is a superstar in the making. He's just like my boy Noah Lyles. This man is a superstar. When it's time to perform on the big stage, you saw him run that 43 in the 400.
Yeah,
when it's time to perform, this man shows up. So I don't really see this man losing.
The only thing is that we can't sleep on Devin Allen. Devin Allen has 3 national championships at USA's.
That's true.
That's another person, just like Grant Holloway, football player turned into a hurdler. And I think those guys, they really show up when it's time for national championship time. But I think Darren Roberts, he's on a revenge tour right now, and he's going to get it done. I wouldn't be surprised if he's the world champion at the end of the day. That's just me. That's me. We got one more though, the women's 400-meter hurdles. And I think if you at least coming at me and you asking me who's gonna win the women's 400-meter hurdles, you already know who my answer is. It's gonna be Go Sid Go. It's gonna be Sid the Kid. It's gonna be the next, Allison Felix, the next Sydney McLaughlin. It's Sydney McLaughlin. She's gonna win it. She has the hot hand. She's been PRing every single time in the 400-meter hurdles. She has the most speed out of anybody in the 400-meter hurdles. And I think she's probably gonna dip under 53 and then start loading up again. And then I think at the end of the season, she's probably gonna run like low 52s. I think she's really primed up to have a good season this year.
Yeah, this one is really interesting because you have basically this rookie. You got this rookie out here going up against these 2 girls that are a lot more experienced if you kind of think about it.
Yeah.
So I do expect a fast race like you're saying. I think these girls are going to make it as hard for her as possible.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm agree with you. I low-key, I think Sydney's going to win this one. I think she's going to win this one. You guys know how I feel about stars in track. But I'm 50-50, man. I can really see her losing this race because I know these girls for sure everyone's eyes are on her and they really want to beat her. So it's going to be interesting to see how she handles the pressure.
These girls are dogs, bro. If they see blood, they're going to go after it. That's the thing they'll say. They're dogs. So that's really just going to sum up our video for today. USA's is going to be hot. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. And after all USA's happens, I think next week we'll be back on here on the Running Report and talking about all the biggest events and how Bryce Hoppel didn't show up and Donovan Brazier beat him.
Whoa.
And how all these things went down, because it's going to be exciting and I can't wait for it.
Everyone on this show, I hope y'all remember all my predictions, bro. Y'all saw my prediction about Noah Lyles. My predictions are straight on. I'm going to be trust. Just trust, bro.
What's the
Hey, and also, shout out to my boy Matt Boyling, White Lightning, my guy.
Hey, he showed up. He showed up at the Pan Am. He showed up. Yes,
sir.
He did his thing.
Sir.
He did his thing. But we're gonna end it right there, guys. Stay fast. Let's go.
Peace.
Something get hard, you quit, you call mama. I dare you to take a little pain.
We're not just here to take part. We're here to take over.
Tell him.
We'll see, man. There's a lot of good events all around at USA. So
There
I'm
is.
just excited to sit back, eat some popcorn, drink some Kool-Aid, and watch.